Welcome to Six's Word on the Curve, sponsored by LMT.
What we're not doing is shutting down the curb. This is how we get the news. This is how we get the 411, the T.
What's up, my Curvesters? We are live. Yes. I told everybody that I was gonna try to go live today only because I had some things that I wanted to get off my chest, and it's been an eventful past 24 to 48 hours. And it's a lot of things that's going on. And I'm not sure everybody know what the deal is. What is really going on? What's the dealio, But that's what we here. That's what we here for, is to update you on a lot of stuff. We'll be discussing Jewell's passing, Kevin Samuel's passing, death has been confirmed, yada, yada, yada. We got some other stuff that we want to touch on as well from the curb, so that we could just go down the list. This is our celebrity rant. We have these ever so often where I kind of just, get loud and obnoxious and get things off my chest. For those of you who are on YouTube, we are in our Facebook group, and we normally have our discussions and stuff in there. And then I just posted on YouTube into the podcast. So make sure that you check us out on Spotify, Apple, right? Okay, perfect. Good. So y'all let me know in the group that y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up so I know everything is going copacetic. And then we can get into it. So let me say what up to my Curvesters. Hey, Jen, I see you guys in there. What up, though, Shantae? Where you been, girl? Y'all got to get ready, because y'all know we're going to be doing this other live soon. So we just got to get this date together, Hey, Sharon, a.k.a. Sharon. Sharon is in the building. Well, get them off your chest, girl. You got to say it with your chest out. You got to say it with your chest out. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Miss Ann. Hey, what's going on? Make sure you tag your favorite somebody and let them know that we is live and in living color. Okay. All right. Perfect. I don't know if you guys have heard the news, because I just want to get into it already about what's been going on, because y'all know that the first lady of Death Row, Jewell, has passed away this morning. And it's really sad. I'm just really upset by this whole thing, because, I don't know if y'all knew how detrimental she was to the rap game. She was on the Chronic album with Dr. Dre. She was on Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album. She was also on I'm trying to remember, Tupac's album as well. She sung the backup vocals to a lot of our favorite songs, and I am pissed off. I just want y'all to know that this really kind of hit home for me, only because you know how you've been following celebrities and stuff for so long, and you kind of feel like you really know them personally, right? Some artists, I feel like I know them personally, even though I have never met them a day in my life. Okay. And I'm just going to be honest with you. this hit home. It hit home for me like it hit home for Michael Jackson, like it hit home for Whitney Houston, like it hit home for Aaliyah. Like, you know, those are my fave. Like it hit home for Prince. You know what I'm saying? And to some degree, it didn't even notify you. I don't know why. Some degree, this is how I feel in regards to this whole shebang. So y'all gotta just bear with me, because I am just like really truly saddened by this whole thing, because I just can't believe that she passed away. So I'm just gonna get into it, and I'm gonna share some pictures and stuff with you guys. And I don't want to go ahead and play the songs and stuff like that. If I was just on YouTube only, then you know what I'm saying, we could get away with it. But that's not the case. It's not gonna run like that. But just so you will know who she is, because I'm just like sad, y'all. It's super sad. But let me just tell you, she was the one who I heard it's the bomb, and you got it going on. Give me some of that thug passion, baby. Oh, girl, that used to be the jam. She sung Snoop Dogg's vocals. Well, not his vocals, but the background on a lot of his songs. She did Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Trick off Dr. Dre's Chronic album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's been around, right? And I don't know if you follow some of y'all might not know, but the Art of Dialogue YouTube page is one of my top favorite pages, because he discusses everything Tupac. And that means from Death Row, from the beef between Bad Boy and Death Row. And he bring on all of the people from back in the day who had some knowledge of what was going on or had something to do with it, right? And she was just recently interviewed on his page, and a couple of times. So, you know, she's been on there more than one time. But she had recently posted on her own Instagram page that, attention all non-believers, I was hospitalized on March 2nd of 2022, released on March 5th of 2022, went home, 8 pounds of fluid on my heart, lungs, and legs, went back to the hospital March 16th until today, March 21st of 2022. I almost died. Was supposed to be airlifted to another facility. God reversed my symptoms, extended me some grace, and gave me more time with my family and friends. Thank you, Jesus, for saving my life again. God is real. This was on her page, on her Instagram page, and today she passed away. I am just mortified of this whole situation, because again, like I said before, she is like the ultimate singer. She can transpose her voice and make it sound like anything. You heard me? Like anything. And I'm still just like, I can't believe that this has happened type of situation, because you know, she was like somebody that everybody wanted to work with. Everybody wanted her on the album. I don't know if you even recall this whole scenario with, you know, Tupac was like, we got to get Jewell up in here. You know, that's all I want to work with is Jewell. So, you know, I want to just, you know, take some time out just to bring some light to her. If you haven't heard of her or anything like that, you need to Google her so that you could be able to, you know exactly what kind of album. A lot of people know her for Woman to Woman, which was produced by DJ Quick. Woman to Woman. She remade that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even, it's really sad. There's been so much death around. I know it. And it's like, why is everybody passing away? What in the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on, right? but you know, she has been an intricate part in this whole ordeal. So I just wanted to shed some light on it. And I also wanted to let you guys know too, like she was, you know, in crowd. Like when everything was happening and popping off with Death Row, she was the one who was an intricate part in there. A lot of people don't even know that she was the one that came up with the name Death Row. And like her ideas about music and how, you know, the background should be or whatever, you know, she played an intricate part in that as well. And I don't even know if y'all know, but she did come out on the Art of Dialogue's YouTube page, and she had a discussion about you know, her having a relationship with Snoop Dogg. And she said that it was at the time when you know, that Snoop and Shantae, which is his current wife, was on the outs. And you know, but they had a really good relationship, and they dated for about 3 months. And you know, I'm gonna play a short little part of that so that y'all can hear just, you know, her explaining her side about it, because you know, she fret not, little grasshopper, if y'all if y'all want to know the real, you know what I'm saying, she gives you the real. She doesn't hide or anything like that about whatever she did. She'll tell you the truth, right? So I'll let you just take a look, listen to this, so that you'll be able to hear just who she was.
Jewell, man, we did an interview a few months ago, right? And you was addressing a rumor about you sleeping with artists that was on Death Row, and you started naming off people that was on Death Row that you didn't sleep with, but it was a few people that you didn't name, and some of the people in the comments was wondering if that was a mistake or not.
Snoop or DJ Quick or people like that. Well, DJ Quick was very instrumental in, you know, doing Woman to Woman. But I guess Snoop and Shantae might have been on some break, but we dated for about three and a half months. So it wasn't just like a smash. We was actually talking for a little minute.
So that's her explaining the whole thing. It really wasn't nothing to it with their relationship, but they were in a relationship. She dated him for about 2 or 3 months, and it's just really sad. And she looks really good, y'all. She still looks the same from how she was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on with our people and how, you know, folks are not. Yeah, I agree with you, Sean. We gotta start taking better care of ourselves. People are leaving too soon. Yeah, because this is just really crazy on the whole thing about people just up and passing just out of the blue. What's going on? What's the real? Why are people just up and leaving like that? You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta say, you know, big ups to Jewell. Rest in peace to her. We are truly gonna miss her. And I know that one of the things that were, and you know, since Snoop Dogg had purchased Death Row, and he said he was going to be trying to make things right for artists who did not get their just due, and she was supposed to be, well, I was hoping, okay, I'm gonna say I was hoping that she was going to be part of one of those artists who were going to get their just due, and we would be able to get some new music or from her, or you know, give us some of that old school sound. Maybe she could have did something or whatever, worked with him. But it's just super sad. I am going to truly miss her voice, and you know, thank the Lord that she was on a lot of hits from Death Row, from, you know, Snoop Dogg, The Chronic, Tupac, and so on and so forth. So rest in peace to her, right? This is just so sad. Oh my God. All right. Jesus. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. Let's discuss this whole thing with Kevin Samuel. So it has been verified that Kevin Samuels passed away, right? And from what they were saying, that he passed away from cardiac arrest. Now, I'm going to just say this, because even though we haven't had a confirmation of exactly what was going on during the time that he passed away. We know that he was with a young woman who was not of a Black persuasion. We know that. This is what was, being the tea that was spilled. And they even said that he had went live prior to the night before, and he was talking to the lady in the background. Okay. And then, today he's passed away. Well, a lot of people were saying that they were she was an escort. So I'm giving you some additional tea that I came across, that she was an escort, and that they were in the middle of a sexual encounter between each other when he passed away. So I don't know what to believe, because we've gotten multiple different things. The mom has come out and confirmed as well that Sean said, oh, well, the mom came out and confirmed that she found out that he passed away from social media, and it was just terrifying for her to have to hear it this way. But she did confirm that he has passed away. So yes, honey, this is some more additional tea that I have been getting as well about this whole thing. And let me just say this, that they have been going in and letting have on Kevin Samuels. Have y'all been seeing the comments and stuff under the chats and stuff like that about him? Like, what I'm saying? People, he made a lot of enemies while he was alive. Okay. And let me just tell y'all, I'm neither here nor there for bashing him about his beliefs and what he was saying. So let me just say that. But I am here to bring you the tea about what I have seen with my own visual eyes, okay, in these chats. And honey, they have been coming for him in these chats. And people, they was like, he was so evil and mean to Black women. Now he's dead. He's basically getting what he deserves. They've been making jokes about him and stuff like that. Nobody wants to see somebody who, have passed away being made fun of. But I will tell you guys that, he has not left a good persona of Black women in a lot of his lives and videos, and some of the clips and stuff have been coming out, showing some of his past interviews with Black women. Sean said, I did hear that he and his mom weren't on good terms. They say she had to get a donation to fly to Atlanta and view the body. Oh, wow. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. That's really sad that, and I'm gonna just tell you, if he's anything, I'm just being honest, if he's anything like he was in these videos with with his mom, I can see why she didn't have anything to say, wasn't on good terms with him, if that is the case, because he made it very well known about a lot of things that he claimed that Black women were not doing, or the reason why they can't get married or find a man in a relationship, all of that, right? A lot of unverified information. So this is what the mother was at Love B. Scott. This is from lovebscott.com. And Kevin Samuels' mother says she learned of his death on social media, and more details emerged. Kevin Samuels' mother, Beverly Samuels Birch, says in a new interview that she learned of her son's death from social media. That was a terrible thing for social media to put that out. I didn't even know. I hadn't even been notified, she said in a phone call to NBC News on Friday. And all I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us. According to the Atlanta Police Department, officers were called to an apartment on East Paces Ferry Road Northeast on Thursday morning regarding a person injured. By the time the police arrived, first responders were performing CPR on an unresponsive man, later identified as Kevin Samuels. A woman in the apartment told officers that Kevin had complained about chest pain and that she attempted to help him, but he fell. The police report states. The woman called 911. Kevin was taken to Piedmont Hospital, police said. When contacted Friday, the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office said it could not confirm or deny any information. So, this is what, when a lot of people were out here doing research and stuff, trying to find out what was going on. Was this really Kevin Samuels that passed away? Trying to dig up tea, they were calling the hospitals, they were calling the morgues, they were calling everything under the sun to try to get tea. And everybody was saying the same exact thing. We could not confirm or deny. Well, unfortunately, it was confirmed. Hey, Shauna. Thanks for joining, ma'am. Thanks for joining us today. So it was confirmed that it was him that passed away. And Charlotte, this is devastating, okay? Hey, sister. Hey, Dr. J, thanks for joining in. We were just going over Jewell's from Death Row, the first lady of Death Row, passing away this morning. Believe around 10 a.m. this morning. And she had issues prior to. She was hospitalized for a long time, but she had ended up making it through, and now she's gone. And we were updating everybody about the Kevin Samuels situation, and that has been confirmed as well. So rest in peace to both of them. You know what I'm saying? I know that he had a large following on Instagram and YouTube, so I'm curious to see how the funeral and stuff is going to be played out, if they're going to have this somewhat watchable, or I don't think that it would be televised, but sometimes they'll have it on YouTube so that you'll be able to see the funeral and stuff, just like they did with DMX and stuff like that. So rest in peace to both of them, and y'all got to start taking care of yourselves. You heard? This is a must. This is a must. Okay. All right, so let's get into some more interesting news, you guys. And I know y'all know that we really don't talk about some things. And what I mean by some things is certain people, even though they are of celebrity status, we do not get into. But y'all know that Charlamagne the God is supposed to be interviewing Lala Anthony, and she's going to be discussing, per se, her whole situation about stepping away from Carmelo Anthony and all of his mischief. Child, let's get into it, because it's supposed to be a rant, okay? So, this is just something I don't care to hear, because I don't feel like she is going to give us the tea, okay? Honestly, do you believe that Lala is going to tell us anything, ma'am? Do you believe it? Who do you believe? I just don't. And for her to sit up here and tell us that she, it was a hard thing. I believe that this was a hard situation for her. Okay, let me just say that. I believe that this was a hard situation for her to leave him. When she starts discussing how they have been knowing each other ever since he was 19 years old. And, they built this friendship, this love relationship, and to turn around and have to make a decision about whether or not to leave or stay was very hard. She said it was easy to stay, but it was very hard decision for her to leave the marriage. But my thing is, what was the whole purpose of you leaving the marriage, ma'am? Okay, because we know he's been out here fathering some kids on you. Is it because of the infidelity? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that it wasn't easy for you to hear about him fathering kids out here in these social media streets. But was that the straw that broke the camel's back? That's what I need to know. Okay, Sean said no, she won't spill no tea. I don't think that she is, because she's been on Angie Martinez radio show as well, and they had a small discussion about it, but she didn't say anything this way. And y'all know that Charlamagne then went soft on everybody, so he don't really be going hard on people. So it's not like he's going to be pressing her to get some information or tea in regards to the relationship or the infidelity. And y'all got to remember, they got a good relationship. She's been knowing Charlamagne for a long time, so I don't see him putting her in the chair, you know what I'm saying? Asking those tough questions, or pulling a Wendy Williams, you know what I'm saying? Like Wendy want to know the tea, she gonna flat out ask you what's going on in the household, and how did you feel about when you heard or found out that he had kids besides outside of your marriage. I don't think that she's gonna indulge, and it's just gonna be a wasted interview, if you ask me. That's my own personal opinion. Sean said fathering kids and not having a relationship with them. Right, because I don't think he's even taking care of any of the kids. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. Don't he have two outside of the marriage? Or is it just the one? I'm unsure at this point. Okay. Shauna said, I think that she has run out of demands, and he through lying about his craft. Girl, let me just tell y'all, is anybody checking for Lala? Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that when she did the whole power thing with 50 Cent Power on Stars, that was kind of rejuvenating her brand per se. She's out here. She has I don't know if it's a clothing line and stuff like that, but we don't really hear too much about it. It's not like a top clothing line. I don't hear nobody talking about they done went and cop no Lala merch or anything like that. And, she's not in high demand of, being on the radio or doing interviews and stuff. I know that she did the Met Gala ball thing. So she was, I did see a clip out there floating around that she was interviewing Cardi B or something like that right before she was going live. They was having a little powwow or whatever. But is she even in high demand? Do anybody care? That's the question. Does anybody care? I know I'm being ruthless, but this is a damn celebrity rant. So I'm gonna have to ask y'all to get it where you fit in. You hear me? Get it where you fit in. Because for me, it's just a no-go. And I don't think that this is an interview that anybody is interested in. And this, what I'm saying? It's just not. Just like when Charlamagne had his show on MTV, it was something that just was not interested, and it got canceled. Cold-blooded. It sure is cold-blooded, but that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody. Do y'all care? I'm just asking, because to me, this is some bull to the some bull to the. You heard me? Okay. She's on the Shy and BMF. Well, let me tell y'all something. BMF wasn't all that either. I'm just saying. The Shy might be of something, but she don't have intricate part. Is she walking around here with leading roles? That's what I want to know. Somebody help me. Is she walking around here with leading roles? Hell no. Shauna said nobody cares for real, okay? Sister said she was more relevant when she was married to Carmelo. I think that's true. Y'all cold-blooded, but this is the curve. So, so be it. So be it. This is just not something that we care. And Charlamagne, we don't care about your interviews. And this is my own personal opinion. We don't care about your interviews if you are not going to get in people's behinds. If you're not going to spill the tea, I done told y'all that I want to see Wendy Williams make a comeback. And what would be even more glorious to me is if you could pull Charlamagne back in to the web y'all weave together when y'all was on VH1 and doing the radio times, where y'all just didn't give a damn about what was going on, and y'all was willing to do what it takes to get the tea. Is we gonna get the tea? Nobody cares, Lala. I'm sorry. The curses has spoken. Nobody cares about this whole scenario, and nobody wants to hear your story about how it was a hard time and stuff like that, because from what I was hearing, you was out here tippy-pausing too. So, you know what I'm saying? Carmelo was tippy-pausing on your ass, and you was tippy-pausing on him, and y'all was living whole separate lives at the time of the infidelity, even though y'all was still married on paper. Now, that's the tea that I heard. Okay, that's the tea that I heard, and I'm just gonna leave it be. Moving on. Oh my God, your girl is out here doing a whole rapstress song, okay, about this whole situation with Benzino. Honey, do y'all even care about no neck? All the lightning done softened him and his skin. Say it again, sister. Y'all, this is funny as I don't know. Well, so let me just tell y'all, homegirl then came out here and she done got herself a diss track about No Neck, aka Benzino. Now y'all know he been on this rampage and stuff, this whole situation about going to town and stuff, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to battle 50 Cent and do all this other stuff or whatever. But now, you know, because 50 petty, right? Right? Benzino said, he real sad, Shana. He said, oh Lord. Well, let me tell you, she done got herself together, honey. She done went to the studio and rounded up some good beats and stuff to come out here and blast, honey. She said, you better recognize me. You better RESPECT in my Aretha Franklin, Kaya voice. You heard that? So Brooks was working on a diss track aimed at Benzino, and they got video footage of it, okay? They said after putting the Love and Hip Hop star on blast for their alleged fling, Brooke is back with a diss track. The model apparently wasn't feeling Benzino's threats and decided to create a song taking shots at Benzino, aka No Neck. Brooks sampled Ludacris Getting Some record and paired it with the lyrics saying, and y'all know I'm not gonna play it because I am on Facebook, but you know, if y'all want to go listen to it, y'all go and check this out. But it said, I was getting some head from Benzino No Neck. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? A few weeks ago, the video surfaced of the two having a conversation. Brooks later came forward and to deny the rumors of them having an intimate relationship. Brooks then did an interview to address the allegations and said No Neck tried to pursue her sexually, which she turned down. However, Brooks' interview didn't sit too well with Benzino, aka No Neck. Benzino later decided to share his frustrations about the matter on Twitter. The reality star posted the screenshots of the DMs he sent to Brooks, and Benzino started that Brooks has crossed a dangerous line and said he's prepared to go to jail behind this situation. And y'all got to read the rest of this whole Instagram on balleralert.com. That's where I'm at getting this tea. But y'all, it don't sound too bad. If you really want to know the truth, the diss track, to me, in my own personal opinion, it don't sound too flabby at all. So go on, Brooke girl, and let No Neck know where you're coming from. Put him on the glass. Put him on the glass and put his ass on blast. You heard me? Just do it. Just do it. Oh my God. Child, I swear to God, this stuff can't get no better than what it's getting, okay? It just cannot. Let's get into my other interesting thing that I came across, because I know y'all is wanting the tea on this now. I know that you know, these two power couples, you know, we have gotta pay respect where respect is due, because this is legends, okay? So New Edition's own Ronnie DeVoe and his wife Shamari DeVoe, you know, they have been on this whole trip about marriage and working on marriage and trying to be the best that they can within their marriage and stuff like that. And they actually have a camp, you guys, where they go and they speak and da 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 da. Let me just tell y'all this. Now, just to give y'all a little backstory on their relationship, because she does explain in this footage how they met, okay? But when they started dating and then they ended up getting married, just to skip through all of the rumblage and the fummage, you know, she wanted to have an open marriage. Now, the word on the curve was back in the day that she was interested in same-sex partners at that time, and she wanted to venture off because, you know, they both were young when they met each other. They've been together a mighty long time. And so, you know, if y'all watched her on one of those housewife franchises, y'all would know that she came out and she, you know, she told the tea in regards to that, okay? But you know, they ended up trying to repair the marriage because they wanted to stay together. So all of those shenanigans got washed out, and you know, they started to work on their marriage and be compelled to one. So now they're coming out, I guess, with a special for them on VH1. Are y'all gonna take a look-see into this? Y'all said Shamari looks like Rashida to you. Oh, really? No, not to me. Shauna, you say they look so weird? Oh no. You know what? You know how people, when they be married a long time, they start to look like each other. To me, they look alike. They got the cutest little twins, but they sure look like Ronnie DeVoe, the twins do. Okay. So I don't know if y'all want to check this out and see what is going on with it, but it's supposed to be premieres May 16th on VH1 at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. And they're gonna be talking about their relationship and stuff like that. No, you said you won't be watching, but I hope the show does well. Is that your nice white Shauna saying, nah, I really don't give two F's about it? He looks like a bookworm. Oh, sister. Oh my God. One time for sister in the background. 1, 2 times. This is crazy. Well, I mean, I like them as a couple, so I'll give them that much credit. How about that? I'll give them that much credit. But moving on. Speaking of all of this stuff in and out of the hospital, your girl Keisha Cole was recently in the hospital as well, honey. But you know, she's dramatic just like her mom was. So you know, she had to sit up here and post it on social media, right? So Keisha Cole was rushed to the emergency room. This is from rollingout.com website. You guys can catch the article over there. And she had to explain she was having some chest pains too. Now, let me just tell y'all something about this whole thing. Anxiety is real, and that's basically what she had. This is what she says. I'm so proud of getting a few hours of sleep, literally have been getting none. So not okay, shaking my head, and have been having the worst anxiety attacks when I can literally feel my heart hurting. Had to take my ass to the emergency room. They gave me damn medicine for anxiety. I didn't know what the fuck was going on or what was happening. So, you know, she posted that, and it goes on to talk about like last year, it was really traumatic and overwhelming for her, dealing with the death of her mother. And, you know what I'm saying, who was having the crack issues and stuff like that, and Frankie ended up passing away of an accidental overdose. And then, you know, she had the baby with the young guy who's turned rapper. Y'all checking out any of his music? I just want to know a show of hands, you know, because he wants to be a rapper or is a rapper. He does music. Have y'all checked that out? No. Oh well, okay. So well, you know, they split up and stuff as well, and so now she's a single parent again, raising her second son. No, who is he? We pulling a whole Mariah Carey. I don't know him. Girl, look, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you, what was his name? Sean probably knows his name because she could remember better than I can. No, ma'am, haven't checked him out. Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't checked him out or heard a thing about him. Okay. I haven't heard a thing about him, but y'all gotta start taking care of yourselves again. We gonna stress this in this whole live about, you know, people not taking care of themselves and keep running in and out of the hospital. Keep running, your girl keep running in and out of my life. Keep running. Okay. But get it together. You know, after this whole situation with this Will Smith smackerization that was going on, you know, people are just doing the most out here nowadays. Shauna said he will only be known as her baby daddy. Nico something music is awful though. Sean said, yeah, that was his name, Nico. Child, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even finna put that up in my Googler because I don't want to see anything pop up at a later time of what he is doing or going to do. So it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. I just gotta tell you, everybody who want to be a rapper ain't gonna be a rapper, and that's just how it is. Okay, he don't seem like he got anything to offer. Cold-blooded, but you know, whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's get into it. You know, with all of this whole situation going on with Will Smith smackerization and stuff like that. Well, somebody tried to brush your boy Dave Chappelle at his comedy show that he had, and they rushed the stage. This is on the Breakfast Club, you guys. So y'all can check this article out there. This said a representative for Dave Chappelle released the first public statement on his behalf after the comedian was attacked on stage on Tuesday, May 3rd, during a Netflix Is a Joke festival at a Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. As unfortunate and unsettling as the incident was, Chappelle went on with the show. Carla Sims, Chappelle's rep, said in a statement to CNN, Jamie Foxx and Chris Rock helped calm the crowd with humor before Chappelle, the last and featured musical guest for the evening. Video was circulating on social media, capturing the moment a man from the audience jumped on stage and rushed the comedian before tackling the 48-year-old to the ground. Let's take a look-see here.
Breaking news overnight, comedian Dave Chappelle attacked on stage while performing, reportedly armed with a gun and a knife. Kaylee, the latest. Good morning, Kaylee.
But this chaotic of his show, walking into the Hollywood, supposed to check.
Girl, I just want to see it. Here it is.
Overnight superstar comedian Dave Chappelle tackled on stage in the middle of a performance at the Hollywood Bowl.
On Highland Avenue at the Hollywood Bowl, suspect was armed with a gun and a knife, standby for additional.
Subject is no black, 85 years, wearing a black hat, blue flannel, gray pants.
So they said homeboy was out here, and on top of that he got his ass whooped. Did y'all see his arm was bent out of place, out of shape, honey? But let me just tell you, the comedians came in and said today, I guess, you get them come running to the scene. So the authorities identified the man who stormed on the stage and tackled Chappelle to the ground as a 23-year-old Isaiah Lee. And remember, I told y'all in the last live we had, I was like, he is not going to get any kind of punishment. They're not going to file charges on him. And guess what? They sure the hell did not. Okay, I want to just stress that. Okay. Wouldn't know him in the lineup. Oh, sister, you wouldn't know Nico in the lineup. Sean said, I heard his song on IG yesterday. I tried to tell you, but you ignored me. Sean was trying to tell me about Nico's song, but let me just let the record reflect that I didn't want to, have my ears bleeding from within. I just didn't want to do it that day. I'm sorry, Sean. Sean said that they say he was a Trump supporter, the guy that rushed the stage on Dave Chappelle. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Right. They two pieces ass. They showed this Sean. His arm was bent all up out of shape and everything. You heard me. So the LAPD confirmed that Lee had a weapon in his possession at the time of the attack, and they also the LAPD spokesperson Lomelli, last name Lomelli, stated that Lee was arrested for felony assault with a deadly weapon before he was taken to the hospital for medical treatment because they whooped his behind. You heard me? And so you should know. Stop trying to come up on stage when we doing our comedy sets, okay? Let the record reflect that I have said this before and I will continue to say it again. If you are offended by what is being spoken out of a comedian's mouth, then you either know you could get up and leave and never to purchase another ticket when you find out that this is not what you want, this is not what you want to do. But as soon as you step your ass up on these stages, sir, it's all bets off and you're going to get what you deserve, okay? And he got what he deserved. And this is what I said before, and I'm going to say it again. Ain't no way in heck that Will Smith could have came up on the stage on me, okay? I'm just telling you, y'all would have got a different type of Oscar award that night, and hands would have been all over the place. Stuff would have been thrown. I'm just letting you know that's the real. But I will commend Chris Rock with not putting hands on him, but it just wouldn't have been down for me. It just would have been a wrap, okay? Just a wrap. Yes, okay. Hey, Justine, thanks for joining in, dog. How you have a fake gun with a knife and in the end you get your ass handed to you? Right, Shauna? How did they do that? Where did they do that? Okay. They need to stay off the stage attacking comedians. They do. Like, and I continue to say that people are just really being obnoxious with the whole thing and trying to be too sensitive about some stuff, but don't nobody, you ain't gonna be just walking up on stage on anybody. I'm just here to let you know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Look at here. Ray J said he tired of these Kardashian bullshit that they keep coming out of their mouth about this damn sex tape. He don't want no parts. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear it. We is tired of all of this stuff. Why did this keep coming up? You got Brandy coming out here throwing shade, going out her character, taking up for her brother, Ray J's only sister. Okay, we would have turned the Oscars out had he come up on the stage to hit me. Okay, Sharon, aka Sharon, let me let you know, it would have been a whole situation. You heard me? A whole situation. Ain't nowhere around you getting a beat down when you slap me. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you, as soon as I would have saw him wave that hand around, it would have been it would have been, there is all, folks, good night. They would have had to throw up the little this show has been interrupted. Please stand by. Don't let Will Smith cause you to write a check your ass can't cash. Say it again. Say it again. 100% believe him. Let's talk about this Ray J thing, because I want to tell y'all, I don't believe them Kardashians. They will lie until they ain't got nothing else to lie about. They will stand their ground on this liarization. But Ray J ended up leaking some DMs exposing Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner's involvement in releasing this private tape. So apparently she's on her new Hulu Keeping Up with the Kardashians type bullshit, talking about some, Kanye ended up getting a computer that had the second part of the tape that Ray J was going to release to the public. When the guy who helped orchestrate and distribute the sex tape out so that they could be in full control, Ray J and Kim, control of this sex tape and bring money their way, he said that they had destroyed it once they did the cutting up of the video to what they wanted and what they wanted to show. So when they set up here and did all of that, it was a wrap. They destroyed the video, the rest of the video. There is no other parts of this video except what the tape has released. Did you hear that? what the tape has released. And Ray J was like, I'm sick and tired of this stuff. I'm sick and tired of her keep bringing this up. And it's, you know, it's just like it'll never die down because she won't let it die down. So let the record reflect that this is just something that just cannot be done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell is going on or why she wants to still keep coming up with this whole scenario. But he tired of it. So basically, for years, you know, the Kardashians been wanting to but have everybody believe that Ray J leaked the sex tape, okay, and that she was devastated. And Ray J has always been portrayed as the person who leaked it, the perpetrator or this whole thing. And Kim has always been portrayed as the victim. That's the whole thing. She's always been portrayed as a victim. And so recently, on their new Hulu show, it was released that Ray J had a second sex tape, and he was planning to release it, but Kanye had stepped in, like I was saying before, and he had got the computer that the sex tape was on. Over the years, many people have accused Kim Kardashian trashing of being behind the sex tape release, which don't sound too far-fetched for me. Okay, I could believe it. Because she wanted to be big. And let me tell you, it's more invested in this because I got some additional tea on this just for y'all curvesters, okay? Let me see what you say. Ray J has text last or emails from Chris about the whole stagerization of the video. Perfect, sister. Yes, love the stagerization name too. You are on the curve lingo. Sharon, aka Sharon, say Kanye may have the computer, but the world has the copies. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. Those Kardashians are soul sucker vampires. They drain the life out of everyone who they deal with. Yes. Are you finding this corpse that they have left behind when they deal with them? Okay. I believe Ray J, you too. I do too. It's a storyline because she don't have nothing else to talk about. She don't have nothing else to talk about. But let me give you this tea. Okay. Let me tell you this tea. For those of y'all that don't know, but y'all know back in the day, Kim was somebody who was just working. She was friends with Paris Hilton, but she was also working for Paris Hilton. So she would go and like put outfits together for them. She would clean their closets and stuff like that. Well, when she met Ray J, and she met Ray J through Brandy. So let's watch how this circle go. Listen to what I'm telling you, right? They had more than one tape for sure. I'm pretty sure they had more than one tape, but they destroyed all of that once the stuff leaked out. But listen to this. So Brandy introduces Ray J to Kim. That's how them two met. Because Kim was working for Brandy. She was cleaning out her closets and stuff like that. And, you know, getting her outfits. That's right, the maid. Yes, sister. She styled her. Yep, she styled her. Well, that is how they met, and they ended up building this relationship. But let me tell you, when they broke up, this heifer stole $120,000 off of Miss Norwood's credit card. Not Brandy, not Ray J, but the mama's credit card. Stole $120,000 off of that credit card, right? So what happened was Miss Norwood filed a lawsuit against all of them because all of them had something to do with it. It was Kim, Chloe, and the other sister and the brother. She filed lawsuits against them damn Kardashians, right? Because y'all know that they ended up buying the Dash store, building the Dash store, which they had a clothing store that was featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? And they purchased the store for $120,600 and something dollars. Where they get the $120,000 from? From stealing off of Miss Norwood's credit card. Okay? Facts. And y'all could Google it, y'all could look it up. It's out there. And they won the lawsuit. Miss Norwood won the lawsuit. And so she was asking for the $120,000 back plus 10% interest. Okay? Google it. Google it. And so it was settled. They said that the whole lawsuit and everything was settled. Period. Pooh. These Kardashians is some thieves. They steal everything. You hear me? So that's how they ended up getting the Dash store, and it was one other store that they had and becoming so popular and stuff like that. But that was how that whole escapade started. It was thieves in the temple. You heard me? So I believe Ray J when Ray J says that he ain't got no second tape, man. It ain't nothing else going on. But he sure did release them DMs saying that this is gonna set him free. Okay. And Ray J provided those DMs from Kim Kardashian as proof, in which she never denies anything he said. He said, but instead explains how they can make it work through a PR move. And that's basically what she's showing in this new clip for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I refuse to show that clip. So don't ask me to do it. You're going to have to Google it if you care. I don't care that much to show it, but not the clip. So this has been an ongoing battle between both of them, and for Ray J it's been very difficult because it's like, it's always keeps coming up, and he's a multi-million-dollar man now. He can't have this stuff keep coming up, messing up his partnerships and stuff that he be having with making his millions. This is just not a good business look for him, and he's tired of it. So he provided the screenshots, and I'm going to read the screenshots for you. I don't know, the computer on this particular website is not working for me, but I got the screenshots. And let's see if it'll let me show it here on a Memento, because y'all got to see it to believe it. Pictures or it didn't happen. You heard? Yes. You said Sharon, aka Sharon, said, I know Reggie Bush is so glad he escaped that whole mess. Yes, escapade. He got the hell out of guys, thieves and gritters. Okay, Justine said she don't care. They really are some trash. They are. Sister said it's a shame how she used her son on that tablet to bring the video back up. It's all to keep everyone watching their stupid show. Exactly. And I don't think people are really into the Kardashians like they used to. You know what I'm saying? I think that people have gotten enough of their mess. You heard? Look at here. He said, why are you playing games, Kim? I've been nothing but a team player. We all had an agreement. Now you are trying to drag my name for your new show, and that ain't cool. It bleeped up my business and relationships when we sat down with Bleep and your mom, and we planned all of this together. Now you really are taking this lie to the next level, making me look crazy. I don't want to expose the real Bleep that we did, but you are leaving me no choice. Kanye said he said you wanted the footage, and I gave him all the videos and pics and texts from me and you because I was trying to make things okay. And all of the videos and pics and texts, okay, blah, 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 make things okay and make you feel better. Now I realize this is another promo stunt for you. Unless you reach out to me soon, I'm going to take it to the next level where it shows all of what we did, all of the meetings and the convos about the plan, dates, times of our meetings, and the whole lie you and Chris planned since the beginning. This is not a threat. You've taken this too far. You know what we did. Your mom controlled this whole sex tape deal with blank and blank. It was her idea to put out the, let's see. It was basically, he's saying her idea to put out the stuff, okay? You started this whole deal, why are you trying to ruin me when you know I was just a player in this? You have to stop believing your own lies. I have to let the world know the real because you've taken it too far. Blank, somebody needs to explain the play you are doing to me ASAP, or I will have no choice but to protect my brand and family and expose the real. I know how promo goes, and I get it 100%. But it's got out of control with this new story, and my team is on my head thinking it's true. Me sticking here you go, a dildo in your blank while you were asleep is pretty out of control. Laugh out loud. Wouldn't you wake up if it felt that it was in your butt? I would hope so, Kimmy. My God. Yes, they really are so trash. Yes. Oh my God. This is read it in Gayle King's voice. I don't think I can do Gayle King. Robert. Let me see. Kimmy, it could never be that loose and open. Okay, just kidding. But seriously, it makes me look like a rapist and dirty perv, and I'm catching all of the slack for this. Kimmy, that's why I hit you like this. Out of all these years since the tapes been out, we've been able to build brands and make a lot of money. But Kimmy, you already got to the billies. Oh my God, please help me stay in a positive light. And I want my kids to be proud of me. They are 3 and 2 years old. They are innocent. Please don't make their dad look like a loser when you know me more. A loser. Oh my God. I guess she must have asked him, who is this? He said, it's Ray J. If you don't know who this is, Ray J. Listen, she said, okay, let me see if I can do the fry voice. Oh my God, hi, sorry, I'm only seeing you're above DMs now. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well, and congrats on your beautiful family. In regards to your last message, did you actually watch the episode? Because I didn't say a single bad thing about you. The show filmed in real time in the day in hell that I had with my lawyers when your manager threatened to release another tape that doesn't exist. Oh my God. And my son, who was 5 years old at the time, seeing the ad and my cry face emoji that said Kim's new sex tape, as click, late bait in Roblox. Oh my God. It was upsetting to have to deal with, and I am sure that you can understand also how that feels. If you're upset about the dildo comment, it was clearly a sarcastic joke. And I was laughing when I said it. Didn't you like my laugh? My burn them to the ground comment was a generalization to anyone threatening to hold this over my head 20 years later. Oh my God, Ray. We are both parents now with young kids and careers, and I'm sure you want to move on from this just like I do. But your manager is the person who brought this all up out of nowhere, and I have a right to share how it affected me. Next week's episode airs where Kanye brings me the computer and he says, Kim, he got it back for you, for which shows you in a positive light for giving that to him. Thank you so much for doing that. Y'all, this is so retarded. I cannot. Y'all, she's trying to act like he violated her. This is too far, right, Sean? Okay, she's going too far. Sharon, aka Sherry, laughing. Okay, Justine. Okay, it's like she's just really doing the most. I just can't, like, for real though. Basically, in all the nutshell, she basically says she completely understands this whole situation and appreciate hearing from him and da 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 da, and that, you know, she spoke to her team and da 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 da. She's sorry for the whole thing, but it wasn't like that. The lies. Let's That's right, sister. The lies. Nobody else came out saying they saw anything about seeing Kim's sex video on Robux. How many kids play that game and nobody else complained? Yeah, right. Exactly. And my kids are on there. They ain't never said they seen nothing sexual like that. But you know them car trashies always got to make it up to be something that it's really not and turn it into something that's way more than what it should be. Right? She works your nerves. She works our nerves. Get a grip. I'm so tired of her. Oh my God, y'all. Let me just tell y'all. Me sitting up here, doing the search and everything on this and trying to get the backstory and all of this stuff for you guys. I am so happy to say that I am glad that Ray J leaked the DMs about this whole thing. And I'm glad that he's finally coming out to say something about it because, he has been kept quiet on this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he really haven't been, saying anything about it because if you don't speak about it, he pulls the whole Janet Jackson thing, especially when it was like Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake thing. She never came out and said anything about it until here it is 50 million years later and she's doing a documentary. Now she wants to address it. Like, why are you talking about it now, Jen? Like, we wanted to know then. We wanted you to come out then and shut it all down. You know what I'm saying? But they pretty much, if you don't say nothing about it, it goes away. And that's pretty much what he was trying to do this whole entire time. Y'all get it? Y'all, that was just something for me to read through. I just want y'all to know. That was it. That was something to read through. But again, I'm glad he finally came out and bashed that hoe. Beat that bitch with a bat. Beat that bitch with a bat. Okay. Remember that song? That was a good song. Okay. So, right, her son's the only one who saw it. Right. They are a group of sick folks. Me too, because he really has been quiet and has taken the heat for the whole thing. Yes. Yes. So, I get it. I get it. I just can't do it no more with them car trashies. And anybody who is still watching these shows, like, how are they still getting damn reality shows? Ain't nobody, it's the same shit, you just on a different network. Why? Okay? Why are we doing that? That's what I want to know. Why are we doing this all over again? I don't know. But hopefully we can finally get this taken care of and get this out of the way because we don't want to see nothing about the car trashians ever again. Okay. What kills me is how money hungry and an attention whore she is to not even be ashamed to bring that up around her son and expose herself. Right. Like all of this is going viral and they own social media left and right, all of her kids. So this whole situation with it going on like that, they watching this, they seeing all of this stuff come up again. They seeing all this stuff. They seeing it all. So anywho, you never watched the episode? Girl, it was a mess. I'm just trying to tell you. It was a mess. All right, you guys. And last but not least, we are going to give this something on the last end of the hoorah for the day, and then we're going to get on up out of here, okay? But your girl, Wendy Williams, was spotted out with our favorite Hollywood Unlocked. He was out and about with his girl Wendy. I'm so glad to see her out and about. This gives me a little bit of hope that maybe she's trying to get her audience back involved. Maybe she's gonna get her show back. Is she gonna be 100% well? I don't think so. But if she does decide to get her show back, then I'm gonna tune in to see what it turns out to be. Either way.
Yo, came to New York for the Met Gala, but I wasn't gonna come outside without the sexiest date in New York City.
How you doing?
How you doing? Bye. Yo, came.
She looked really nice. I was glad to see her out mixing and mingling. You know what I'm saying? And she seems like she's in really good hands with with Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee. So I was just glad to see her. She looked pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Does she look 100%? No, she doesn't, but she looks better than she has been. I hope that she does get her show back and she comes back, because honey, and I hope she still come back being messy, because I don't want her to change, because that's what we need. We need the tea. What did Dr. J say? We need the tea. What we're not doing is we're not shutting down the curb. This is where we get the tea. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get the tea from Wendy, okay? You love Wendy, but she looks like that Muppet with the blonde hair on Kermit on the Muppet. Y'all are so cold-blooded, sister. Miss Piggy. Oh, my God. Y'all are so cold-blooded. Na, 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 na. But I'm glad to see that she is out and about, and I look forward to her making a comeback. And I really would be happy if she can make a comeback with Charlemagne. Maybe that'll rejuvenate his career as well, because he out here ain't being messy boots no more. We not really getting no confrontations and nothing. And Birdman ain't pulling up talking about, is you finished, is you done? Like, we not getting no kind of that stuff. Yeah, she look good. Sister is on it tonight. Yeah, she is. She should have came over here and been a co-host, okay? Sister, you were gonna have to come up here and be a co-host one day, girl, because this is hilarious, okay? So I don't know, you guys. We'll get into that whole scenario type of thing with it and stuff like that, because Hunty, this is just team too much. So I hope everybody has a good time tonight. I'm glad we were able to have this discussion and stuff, this celebrity rant. I look forward to our next video, and I know I keep saying it, that our next video is gonna end up being that one about Nada LIE, and trust and believe it shall. Okay, we need to get the dates together, and I need my panels to come together as one, so that we can get this up and put it out, so we can have this whole scenario. Okay, we got to be able to do it. So let's make sure that we plan on that, so this could be the next one. Okay, and so we will be able to get it together, so everybody can be tuned into that. That's gonna be our next one, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Stay in the comments, like, stay thuggy.